I decided to get my incense sticks that I bought last night down and have one on while I was talking to you or myself. I'd love to know who listens to me. To my waffle. Very therapeutic there. So thank you for your time and listening and subscribing, and it makes me, and any likes and whatever, because it makes me just keep coming back. You're all a glutton for punishment. I say that to anyone on my Facebook, to be fair. You have to excuse me. I'm trying to be healthy. I was shoving my mouthful of jelly beans earlier, and this is dried fruit and nuts instead. The naughty thing is though, I put some chocolate covered peanuts in there. So guess what I'm hunting out? But I slip in a couple of bits of dried banana as well. Life is all about balance. Anywho, this afternoon I've had a funky couple of days. I think everything has just been settling, and last night I went to the new moon circle, and that was great. I love that little bit of ritual and routine and a little bit of witchiness, and it's run upstairs from a shop, Heavenly Treasures. It's run by a lovely woman, and yeah, lovely people there, so friendly, and it's nice to do something with people I don't know, you know. Yeah, really enjoying it. But the thing is, I do like end up buying things while I'm there because it's the shop, and I love I've got into like the incense sticks again. I used to years ago in the 80s and 90s, especially when I was going through my goppy stage, and I think certain people will know what that was. Good old days. Yeah, but I really, these are gorgeous. So I have keep it by my altar because of the morning, as part of my ritual, I burn an incense stick. I thought, oh, I'll do one now. I love the smell, and I know, where is it? I have got patchouli. From the old fucking hippie days. I don't know, I have to swear about it. But yes, I just keep them in this cute little jar. Pop them all in. All together, and then I'll just pull out whatever then, some random smell. Fragrance, I think it is, that the grown-ups use, don't they? Not just smell. Plus it's a lovely, as a walk-in, because I have my altar in my bedroom, and it is just a lovely smell to come into, kind of reconnecting with that. I think I got to a point when it was like, oh, I don't like that smell, and you know, kind of, that was of a time, I suppose it was. But I'm kind of, as I'm reconnecting with myself and other things, and all things sort of witchy and mystical, some of them again, like maroons. Yeah, I'm loving them again. And if you're like me, it's something that you used to have and you haven't done in a long time, see where you can find a shop better than them bloody reeds that you get. I mean, for crying out loud. I mean, I've bought some more because it got an oud one. because I'm absolutely obsessed with oud. I love it. It's my fragrance. And yeah, I bought a pot, midnight oud or whatever it is, because it's black as well, and the reeds were black, and it's in my bedroom. And do you think I can smell it? No, I can't. I don't. Every time I buy them, and it's like, why have you done that? And I'm going off now on a blooming incense versus reeds scenario. Honest to goodness. You'll never get regular chat, as in structured. I suppose it is. It's whatever I want to talk about on the day, and whenever I want to talk about it. Oh my God, I think I've bought so many. I'm not even going to ram them all in. It's like, they used to be called joss sticks, didn't they? I call them incense sticks now, because the joss sticks do take me too far back in time. Anyhow, yes, let's not buy reeds in pots of stuff that doesn't smell really. Stop getting ripped off, and buy yourself some incense sticks instead, because they're a lot, you can actually smell them. It's quite a nice sort of pleasant moment in time as you're burning one, and when you've got a little pot of them and you walk into a room, you actually get a waft of them. Anyway, so that's my take on incense sticks and reeds. Wow. No, what I really wanted to talk about today, and I think connecting with my with the witchy path that I want to take, is that I'm being encouraged to be creative, and I suppose nothing was stopping me before being creative, but it's quite fabulous. Like, I'm, you know, sort of reading the spell a day, or pulling my cards. That's like really helping me. It's all giving me, it's licensing me to have food for thought, I think. And you know, in this day and age, and we're scrolling on our phone, and I mean, if you're watching me now, you're as bad as me, flicking through YouTube and going down rabbit holes. You know, you forget about the simple things. And if this is what I'm learning, is the simple things. And I'm getting such a buzz out of it at the moment. I'm wanting to do it left, right and centre. And I think I'm having a bit of a splurge, because I'm finding it difficult to get focused on planning ahead business wise. But my cards are telling me, don't worry, don't push it, if things are all in hand. And I think this creativity is releasing another side to me, where I might go regarding cooking, gardening, baking. I think I'm just releasing all my creativity, and it's quite wonderful. Last night's excitement, before I went to the circle, I thought, oh, I want to look up about them, you know, the wood etching things, pyrography, I think it's sort of called. And when I looked on good old Amazon, I found out it's pretty much just like a soldering iron with tips. And I realised I've got a soldering iron. Trying to remember why I bought one last year. All I have used it for so far, well, last year, was for putting holes in things. Like I was making plant hangers for some of my seedlings out of cordial bottles or 2 litre pop bottles. So making drainage holes. So yeah, I've found out I've got this, and so I haven't got to go out and spend more money on, you know, I've just got to, if I want some more artistic tips to make like ready-made sort of little designs. But yeah, I had to go. I'm left-handed, so it's going to be a real sort of challenge. Plus, I will not stencil something out and sort of go over it carefully. I just rush at it. I'm Taurus. I'm literally like a bull in a china shop. Anyway, I'm making wands out of little branches from a Canic Chase. And I've slowly been sort of whittling it smooth with my knife. I think I've spoken about that before. I'm going to do some little carving of symbolism into it and just personalise it for me. You know, whatever I want to put on it to make it mine. But I have my grandchildren come over fairly often, and I thought, I know my granddaughter, who I call Pud, her name is Orla May, but I call her Pud. I thought, I know she'll want a wand, but she might not want a wooden wand, because I mean, little children, I mean, she's 4, so this is either going to, I think her favourite colour at the moment is purple. But it might be purple, it might be gold. But they're coming tomorrow. And so I've made this all nice and smooth for her. I've had a go at a couple of little symbols and sort of writing on it. I'm not going to let her do this because that is way too hot. I mean, next time you see me, I will probably have plasters on a number of my hands, or just like burns or scars. I'm the kind of person who'll drop it and pick it up the hot end. Not normally so dopey, but always in too much of a rush for things. But yes. So yes, I wanted to talk about the creative side. I'm really enjoying that at the moment, and I think a lot of things that hold people back from being creative is feeling like you're good enough, that you have to be really good at something, that you have to be really artistic. And once you let go, and I suppose I'm doing this as well because I'm having a conversation with myself here, and it's about sodding what everyone else thinks and doing what you want to do. I mean, like the little chalice I made for my altar, I made it out of clay, and I didn't take forever over it because I don't take forever over anything. You know, it is what it is. It's made with love, and it's made with that moment of passion and creativity where I put it together. I don't ponder over it. I don't spend ages designing things or whatever. I'll just think, oh, I'm gonna. I saw some clay, I thought I'd buy some. You know, I go into the works and I'm done, because then it's, you know, all sorts of bits and pieces, you know, and canvases and whatever. But yes, in that moment of creativity, just letting yourself go. I mean, if you think about it, like I was saying, go back to like the chalice I made that because of the kind of route I want to go down into. I didn't want like a silver chalice or things like anything so fancy, because you know, I'm more of a garden green sort of witchy path, you know, sort of more nature and kitchen nature home kind of thing. Oh God, take the labels off. That I wanted to make something myself, and just something rather rugged but useful. You know, I was going to say a bit like me, but I'm not rugged. I'm useful. But, you know, everything I do is made with love. And it might be wonky. You might think, what? But it's like, I don't care. I love it. If I do it, I love it. I like it. And I'm proud of it. And there will be love in that item. And it's like with these, which I'm going to make into, this will be my wand. Eventually, I'm good, you know, sort of getting to know it at the moment, and like I said, I'm going to personalize it and decorate it, which was good. That's what I'm going to have a go at this afternoon with my soldering pen that I now know I can burn wood with. But don't let things hold you back. Don't let the worry of what other people think stop you from doing, well, anything really, but especially when it comes to art, I think, because, you know, you're encouraged as a child to sort of draw this, draw that, this is how you should draw it, this is, and then you go to school and you're taught how to draw, and, you know, now draw this, now draw that, and I think then you're just judging yourself, especially as you're going to school, and growing up and going to school's dreadful, because then you're up against everyone anyway and always thinking, are you good enough? You always think, well, there's always someone who is confident and knows they're good at something, or someone will sneer at what you're doing. And I think me being a lefty, left-handed, it's literally made it more, I find it makes it more challenging. It could be the same for people who are right-handed, I don't know. I do a lot of things from my right hand, but if it's something to do with fine motor skills and intricate stuff, it's with my left hand. And I think it's literally, I found it, where I can go stiff when I've thought, been in the past, where I think I can't do this, I'm no good at it. And I think the more I think it, like I've mentioned it before, in lockdown I did some paintings and I loved them. I've done one for my sister, and you know, and it's not rushed, but it's when I have an idea, I'll put it down, and that's what it is. That's the way it's going to be. You know, and then I'm happy with it, and I always surprise myself that actually it turns out better than you know, than I thought it had done. So sometimes you just have to give yourself a bit of creative credit, you know. And like I said, making things used to be done for a practical reason, because way when you couldn't go on Amazon. You didn't even know about the Amazon. You know, anything you needed, you'd have to make yourself. Like, you know, sort of eating implements or furniture or plates or cups. You know, there would be a one time where you'd be making things yourself. You know, and you wouldn't be thinking, oh, Mrs. Jones next door might judge me on my, you know, the new cup I've made for my nettle tea. You know, you wouldn't care. I need this, so I'm going to make that. So that should be how you feel when it comes to you creating anything. Like, I want this picture, I'm going to make that picture. You're making it for you, and if you like it, then that's all that matters. If anyone else likes it, it's, you know, it can be lovely. You might not care what other people think. You'll always have people judge you, and people always will, especially with art. I mean, I've said it before, good grief. If you can win a prize for having a messy bedroom, then, geez, you can just do anything that you want. So, yes, I'm going to get on with enjoying doing some more creative stuff at the moment, while I'm figuring all my my other stuff out. I'm going to have, like, I didn't want to have it in the whole of the background. This is my cake shed. I've shifted it along because I've thought about, this is keeping on the creative side again. I'm not going off on another tangent. I was thinking about painting a sign on it, but I think actually instead I'm going to burn the sign into it. I'm just trying to stick to a name because I keep doubting the names that I keep coming up with it. And I kind of don't want to put my name on it because it's going to go out the front of the house. But I wanted something something fun that it'll stick in people's heads. I'm just hoping that, you know, when I do the signage, that it will be legible enough for people to read, to stick in their heads. Otherwise it'd be going, it's that cake shed. You know, the house with the back door knocker, the woman with green hair with scrawly writing. Fantastic cakes though. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm quite excited about that. I mean, I made a load of cakes yesterday. I'm moving on. So yes, I'm going to do my signage on my shed, and then I need to move this out of the way because we've got the grandchildren staying over tomorrow, and I know they'll love it because they're both, well, Jax will be 2 in April, and he's walking now, and they would love this as a hidey hole, but this is Nanny's cake shed, so we can't have them messing about with it, unfortunately. I'll let them do anything they want, but no. So I'm going to get that engraved and a few last bits and pieces to make sure it's weatherproof. And this, I look forward to putting all my delightful bakes and other bits and pieces that eventually come out the garden. And I might even think about like doing some little canvases as well in there, just anything that I might make and that I think, oh, someone might like that, someone might want to buy it. I'm also getting some tables of fairs and things like that to sort of put my wares on, but I don't want to make it just cakes. You know, I'm surprised it's led me to that, really, because I've not classically been known to make cakes. I don't know whether I'm classically known for anything other than getting rather squiffy, but now I'm getting creative. Now those days are gone, I can actually release my creative side in whatever format I want. And yeah, that's going to be me. I'll need to stop waffling on because the day has just gone like that. So I've meant to have a chill day. I don't even know what I've done. Yeah, I've peeled 2 cloves of garlic and 1 onion and got out a tin of tomatoes because I know I'm going to make some kind of wonderful gnocchi recipe. Just got to introduce greens back into my life somehow. I need to go up the garden before it snows because I think I've got a little bit of cabbage up there. Maybe I could shred that in. Thinking out loud. Yeah, so other than that, I don't even know what I've done today. Fart arsing about again. But there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that sometimes at all. Sometimes take it easy. Because tomorrow from 12 o'clock, when my little darlings, and I love them so much, come, well, they're little energy vampires, aren't they? As much as you love them, they're little energy vampires. So I'm resting, do a bit of creativity today with hot things that I won't be able to get out tomorrow. So I don't want to burn a 2 or 4-year-old. And also I bought this Das wood, and I've decided I'm going to make probably put it away for Christmas. Is the grandchildren's initials. So I'll do one for Harry, one for Jax, and one for Pud. So I might divide that up this afternoon as well and see how this works, because these are fantastic, because this air dries. This is from the works, and apparently you can sort of mould it, and then you can sort of wet your hands a bit like clay to sort of like mould or smooth it and whatever. And then I think it's once it's dry, because I'm one for not reading instructions properly. I think once it's dry, I think you can carve it like wood. If there's anything that you know, if you like listening to my waffle, please subscribe, like, leave a nice comment maybe, or any sort of suggestions. I think because, let's say, like on my social media, for example, either on Instagram or Facebook, I'm quite sort of, my life's kind of an open book, more on the sort of positive side, you know, of what I like doing. You know, get photos galore of latest bakes, makes, and sort of ideas that I do. And it's great because people know exactly what I like, what I'm into. And I often get private messages of, oh, have you looked at this? Have you looked at that? I saw this and I thought of you. You know, I saw this and I thought of you. I get sort of quite a lot. I love it. As long as it's not making me purchase too many things, because I'm so suggestible. I shouldn't even tell you that. I shouldn't even put that on YouTube, because then some algorithm somewhere will be listening to me, and I've got no money. I've just spent all my, like, the rest of my money on incense sticks, because I can't go to my circle without thinking, oh, I just need this. Anyhow, I digress. If you like what you hear, if you've got any sort of suggestions of what I might like, I'm always open to suggestions, or things you might want to talk about, things that you might want me to elaborate on. It's all going to, I think, it's going to start becoming interesting very shortly, because this thing's going out, and I do keep telling people in various places that, you know, I've got my cake shed and I will be putting it out there. I know people have, you know, really like my baking. So from someone who may look like a confident person, it's not always. And, you know, I always sort of act surprised when people go, oh, that was lovely. And I'm going, really? And it's like, come on, Emma. At what point in life are you going to give yourself a pat on the back? I'm good enough to put my bloody cakes out there, and I just want to make other people happy with my baking. So, yes, more of that coming soon, and I'll be getting so much joy. I'm hoping people will buy, because that means I can bake more, and then that means I can come up with more ideas, and I just love it. I really, really do love it. And I'd love the opportunity to do more sort of cooking and meals and things, which I have been doing, not so much at the moment. I've been going a bit mad making pies, actually. I make a really good blinking pie as well, like, you know, like a savoury pie. I just love cooking, baking. I love creating, and I just want to make other people happy with what I do, and that in turn will make me do more. So yes, that's me wrapping up now, because I've got some mango in my tooth. I can see another few of them chocolate peanuts, which are right at the back of the jar, and I don't want to be getting my hands stuck in there while I'm talking to you. So have a good day. It's Wednesday. Ooh, just realised middle of the week. I'll be back when I've got something to waffle about, and hopefully have some more decorated bits to show you. Maybe just before I put my ace cake shed out. It's so cute. It's even got a little door at the top, like a little cuckoo peephole thing. I don't know what I'm going to put in there. It might be the little money tin. But yeah, exciting times, exciting times. The resting should be over. Fartarsing done. It's about time to get productive. Make me some blinking money, because you can't pay for these with fresh air. Like, nice comments. Is that a heart? Yay! Or even subscribe. Nearly to 100 people out there subscribing to me. Whoever you are, thank you. Let's keep the numbers up, because it keeps me waffling, and you're doing me the world of good by sitting here chatting. But I have to stop now. I need a drink, I need some of them chocolate peanuts, and I need to get putting a name on this shed. So bye for now. Take care of yourself. Bye.